Well, now that Peanut Park is taken care of, it's fine to get back to some stuff around Delfino Plaza. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, welcome back for more of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Already explained to you what happened last time and what we're going to be doing today, so I don't need to do an intro or anything! Isn't that just convenient? Maybe? I guess. And I also imagine that you're not going to jump off, you're going to make me spray you down. You're going to tell me that that's not even spraying it, like you're going to force me to jump up there and hit you. I guess they really want to show you where to get Yoshi. And again, I'm stunned for 3 seconds before I can move and actually hit. And all he's going to do is just move around this way. Are you kidding me? Can you... You're really going to do this? I'm not even going to bother chasing you down. Oy, these things are just so unnecessarily tedious. Like, why do I have to do this? I understand that he's only going this way to show you where all this super cool new stuff is. Like, he shows you where Yoshi was that you unlocked, and he shows you where the pipe is to Sirena Beach that you have to eat the fruit for. So you figure out how to get in there, and it's a really nice way to show you how to do that stuff, but it's just annoying. So we can go through those doors now. And this leads to another secret. And there are a couple of others with the turbo nozzle I'd like to knock out of the way now, I guess. So we'll see how this turns out. I like this, but some of these jumps are a little bit annoying. I mean, I never really had that much trouble with it as a kid. It's just the last couple of jumps here that are really tricky. Like making this last jump. If you overshoot that platform, which I would have done if I held the R button down all the way through, you're not going to stop on the platform. And if you undershoot it, you'll just smack your face on it. Which is always a good time. But there are also a number of other things that we can do with the turbo nozzle. For instance, there is a blue coin all the way over here that I'd like to get out of the way while we're over here. Because it's something that's very easy to forget, because you can go through the doors over here and there's a blue coin. And there may or may not be another blue coin somewhere like that we can do. I know there's at least a shine spray we can get that way, which is probably where I'll wind up going next. Which is right through those doors, which is what the thing showed us before. And there's your shine. So I think that's all we can do with the turbo nozzle. At least everything noteworthy. So I guess we'll go after the rocket next and do some stuff with the rocket nozzle. But again, Shadow Mario is only over there to show us that there is stuff over there. And that's not the worst thing in the world to do if you're designing a video game, where you force the player to go to places that were not available to do stuff with before, but are available now that you have progressed, and you may not think to go back to otherwise. It's just that the Shadow Mario things are annoying, and I prefer not to do them. But alas, they are a thing that must be doed, so they will be doed. And if you would... Don't jump over those. Don't. Come back. Did he come back, or is he going to make me jump those? He's really going to make me jump those? Because I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to. If he's just going to do that, I can tolerate it. I can tolerate it if that's literally all he's going to do. Wow, I got the rocket nozzle before talking to him. That's kind of nifty. And as long as we're over here, this thing, for the longest time as a kid, I don't know which I found first, the final boss or this thing. But once you face the final boss, you know I overjumped the lighthouse. Are you kidding me? Once you face the final boss, you know exactly what to do with this. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out otherwise. But you are. And now that we have the hover nozzle, there's a lot of stuff that we can do. More than what little open to us when we unlock the turbo nozzle. There's plenty of stuff we can do with the hover. Like, I can think of the bells off the top of my head that we can do right now. That we couldn't do before. And see if I could do the quick spraying to get this thing clean faster. I don't know if I'm able to get the quick spraying to work. I'm doing the... I switched over to the hover nozzle somehow. Maybe I pressed the R button. Oh, whatever. I'm wasting more water than I'm actually using to clean it with. So let's just clean it the old-fashioned way and pretend that I did it the cool way. I also like how it makes the sound of a coin forming when it forms a shine. Maybe it has to form a coin somewhere off-screen in order to generate a shine somehow. I just hope I don't run out of water on the way up. Because I have to overshoot the thing. You know what? I'm probably going to run out of water. Let me get the water now. And then hopefully I can make my way up to the top of that tower without much trouble. There we go. No, just stay on the top of the tower, you idiot! Instead, stop sliding off! Is that so hard? Because I don't think it's that hard. So as you might have guessed, that was one tower, and there is another tower on the other side that we can get. And of course, the shine that's been staring us in the face throughout the course of the game is also one that we can clean right now, which we will be doing at some point. If I can stop on the bell instead of dying. I don't like dying. So if I can get the quick spraying, that's more like it. Button mashing of victory. So one of my goals before the end of this project is going to be finally getting that quick spray done efficiently. Because it's something that I'd really like to be able to do. It makes things a hell of a lot faster. And as long as I'm thinking about it, just because I don't want to be staring that thing dead in the face every single time we return to Delfino Plaza, I kind of want to get that big shine clean. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? Because I think that's a good idea. I'm sick of seeing... Watch me accelerate for no reason. Way! What caused that acceleration? I have no idea, nor do I care. So we can get up to this shine now, and maybe, if we're lucky, we can quick spray it a few times in order to get it clean. I fell off again! Is anyone surprised by this happening at this point? Anyone at all? Is anyone the least bit surprised by me falling off like an idiot when I'm literally like a spray away from cleaning this thing? What? I will spray it the old-fashioned way. It will take 3 seconds. I could have finished that with no more than 2 quick sprays, and I instead fall off like an idiot. Like, do I even need to say anything anymore? I was hoping I could get that the fancy way. There we go. And as long as we're here, there's still one secret in and around here that I'm not saving for last. Don't you worry, I haven't forgotten about them, but I figured that was the last thing you guys wanted to see, so I'll hold off on showing it until later. There is one more secret around here that I do kind of want to do, and I'd also like to have the hover nozzle for it, if at all possible. I've never tried getting there with the hover nozzle, mainly because there's very little way to get there with the hover nozzle. I'm actually uncertain as to whether or not I actually can get there with the hover nozzle. I don't think I can. You know what, we'll just go back and get the rocket nozzle. I'd prefer to have the hover, but I don't know if we can even get there without it. So I'll just run back here with the rocket nozzle. Alright, so we're back here with the rocket nozzle. We'll see if I can do this right. If I remember how to get to the platform. Because I think this is a platform, maybe it's not. If I'm supposed to jump from tree to tree, or if I can actually just jump to the platform from here. I don't know, I've never... Well, I'm sure I've tried, I just don't remember if I can. Of course I can. So this is an interesting little secret. It's essentially a giant block of grass and stuff, and there are a lot of interesting things around here. Of all the interesting things around here, the one thing that there is not is a water refill, so do not waste your water. And just about everything here that you can interact with yields a red coin. So I thought I could spin jump up to that, and I can. But I don't... This is where the shine is, but this isn't where the red coin is. Also, red coin bird. I believe this is the only one in the game. And it's an interesting one. That anytime you won't find something that happens only once in a game... Where am I? I got stuck in the floor, I guess. But even enemies, regular enemies you interact with have red coins. That never happens. And yet it does in this level, and it's interesting. And this guy who's running around because he's on fire has obviously never realized that running around is the worst thing for you to do while you're on fire. Because all it does is spread the fire. Like stopping and rolling and dropping, not necessarily in that order, are the best ways for you to get off of fire when you're on fire. And the red bird's sitting up where I was before. I would have been really upset if he forced me to... There he is. If he forced me to make that jump up to there again. I wouldn't have been very happy. Is he gonna fly over here? Because I don't want to waste my water. I never really found running out of water here to be an issue. But if he's gonna be this annoying to deal with, he's not even... I swore I hit him enough. Where are you, Redbird? The guy that's running around there, the archaeologist-looking Pianta dude, he has a word of advice about the legend. I think he calls it the legendary Redbird or something. I'm going to talk to him just to say. Because he has something interesting to say about the Redbird. Redbird of happiness. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to be seeing that red bird of happiness anytime soon. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's an issue. Also, all the way down here is a red coin. Do not fall out there, because you will die if you do. Fun times. I think the other two are enemies that are on the edges of the screen, maybe? There's this one. Does he want to appear? There you go. And see, if you hold it sideways and you're zoomed all the way out, you can see through the grass. It's not an issue. Maybe it's not this side, maybe it's the other side. I'm pretty sure it's not the fire either. But if you're zoomed in real close, you can't see where the hell you're going, so I just like to zoom out. It's much easier to see that way. Yeah, there's the guy. So just jump into him. He'll yield your last red coin, and there's your shine. And I just realized I haven't used the rocket nozzle at all since I started this mission. When I could have just as easily gone up there, I decided to spin jump because it was the fancy thing to do. Well, I missed the block again, didn't I? How's that for fancy? And I guess we have time for one more, maybe. You know, there is one shine we have left to knock out, and it'll make this episode a relatively long one. But I figure if you guys have put up with what you have up until this point, which was just generally cleaning up around Delfino Plaza, I kind of owe you a real shine. So we're going back to Ricco Harbor for one thing that we weren't able to do until we had Yoshi. And that's Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. Does anyone like this shine? Essentially, Yoshi wants a fruit. But not just any fruit. Because Yoshi is a jerk, he wants the most difficult fruit to get. And it's made even more difficult by the fact that it's ridiculously hard to get in this one. And on top of that, it's also annoying because you need to get it via randomness. The fruits in this level are only You know what, while I'm here, I need to get those green X's, don't I? I might as well get them before I get Yoshi, because it's easier to get this way. I think you're supposed to turbo nozzle over to it, but you can also water dive to it. It's a really ridiculously difficult blue coin to get, but you can do it. I just don't know if I can reach it from up there. I certainly can't jump to it from there. This is going to be an interesting one to get. I remember that you can water dive to it from there. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but I don't remember if I needed to do anything fancy to get the green X from this side. Or if I can just reach it from here. I don't remember. I think I can. Because it seems like I'm hitting it. I don't know how well I'm hitting it, though. There we go. I had to take that one on faith. Now it's just a matter of getting there fast enough. And now the last one. See, he wants a durian, and the durian is the one that you have to kick, but you also need to get there ridiculously luck-based. I don't know why I said ridiculously luck. I don't know why I'm saying half the shit I'm saying, or why I'm even saying that it is surprising me anymore. So we've got that one. And there's another one up top that we need the hover nozzle to get. I am saving that one for the 100 coin mission, I guess, because that's probably going to be a set of 5 or 6 coins that I'll want to get for that anyway. And I'd have to go out of my way to get the hover nozzle if I wanted to do it now, so we're not going to do it now. Instead, we're going to be doing this. And the fruit it gives you is completely random. On top of that, there's always the chance that if you hit one and get the durian, it bounces away into the water because of another fruit that's already there. So, I'm lucky that I got it for the second fruit, and we'll hope that it gets to Yoshi safe and sound. Then it's just a matter of hanging on to Yoshi, which is much easier said than done. And also, before I forget, there is a thing in the coin bucket in the blue coin. There you go. Before I forget that one. And there are a number of butterflies over there to eat too. I forget which of these has the blue coin. I guess it doesn't matter. So we can eat all of those as a one-up. I don't think there's another one here that has a blue coin. I could be mistaken, but I don't think. Unless it's that one. But that's not a blue coin, that's a fish. And as long as we're here, we do need to get a blue coin that only Yoshi can eat. And it's all the way down here on this wall. You may have seen it before. That thing's got a blue coin. I didn't mean to save. Well, I sure as shit hope I don't have to reset. Which I have had to do before. I hope I don't have to now. But that's all the blue coins that I can remember we need Yoshi for. There are a few left that I don't think we need him for. But another thing that makes no sense that Yoshi can do. He turns fish into platforms, and that one's going to move laterally. So let's jump onto that one, hope we don't lose Yoshi, and take a ride over to that side. Do not ask me why this works. If I had an answer for you, I'd probably need to be admitted into an insane asylum. But it's a thing. And we also need to get a piece of graffiti over this way. Also, fruits here. Kinda need Yoshi for those. The thing is, I can get Yoshi down here easy enough. It's getting him back up that I don't know if I can do. And I, of course, fall off. So I'll be back with Yoshi! So we're back to the platform. Can I reach the fruits from here? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I almost missed that jump. Okay, we're back. We had to get the pink one, because only the pink one can do this. It makes platforms, but the platforms go up instead of not. And if I can get that yellow goop to disappear here, I guess not. I was hoping to get the spin. Can I at least get it to disappear so if something happens I can rocket jump? You're really not going to let me? It's not going to disappear. Okay, so let's get that graffiti cleaned up and turned into a blue coin before I have to stand there and spray it while I'm on the platform, because I kind of don't want to do that. And then while we're here, can I get this to be cleaned up? Because there are two of those there, and you need to make sure you get both of them. Although it's not really much of an issue, because once you get up there, you have a platform to stand on anyway. It's just a matter of getting up there, and then, for me, it's just a matter of getting off of Yoshi, which I always forget the button to do. It's X. Okay. I guess that's fair. And that'll do it! This is UniversalGiant, and next time, we'll start off Sirena Beach. See you then.